Day 65, so a week on here, and we are going to be able to claim a take profit just on subtrade A for the Euro Canadian dollar. You can see it passing the green line. Let's take it to the 15-minute chart. You can see it comfortably drop past there, around about 30 pips to the low. That will be a $130 profit for us, and I think that should secure us to guaranteed profit for the strategy overall. Only about $600 that we could lose. We'll take this one take profit level off. There we go. So still got subtrade B on the Euro CAD and both subtrades on the Euro US dollar. That's hovering around our entry price. So could be a while before these trades close off. It's a good start though. Day number 70. We did sadly take a loss yesterday by the look of it. Could have been the day before. And this is on the Euro US dollar pair. So that'll be $200 down. Subtrade A gone. Still got subtrade B going. We can get rid of, in fact, first let's just have a look on the 15-minute chart. We can see it's gone pretty clearly past that line. Sad to say, but a fact is a fact. So now we can delete these off, get rid of that one, and get rid of that one. There it goes. Since we got knocked out, price has come back to the good at least. So we're feeling okay about this trade, feeling okay about the Euro CAD as well. Potential for a couple wins still there. Alrighty then, day 75. And we have done it, taken winners on both subtrade B for the Euro Canadian dollar and Euro US dollar trades. Check out the obvious one first. Euro Canadian dollar really smashed through it today. No doubt about it. Definite win there. $200 banked. Good stuff. And then on the Euro US dollar, this one was actually quite a bit close. You can barely see where it breaks through. So let's switch it to the 15-minute chart. I don't think it's controversial to say that's a win. It is 4 pips in our favor to the low. So that does seem enough that it would have just about taken profit. Spread is usually not much more than the pips you can see here. So there we go. We end the strategy in profit. You can't see it here on this account because we did lose access to the old one. So we'll check out all those figures in the journal, see how it all rounds off. Here we are in the journal, checking out these final figures and stats. Let's go right down to the bottom because we just got Euro US dollar and Euro CAD that finished it off. I do think it was a pretty fair system of getting there, rounding off some of these figures, but it is a shame that we don't have the exact numbers. Still clear that we would have finished in profit for this strategy, just over $900 made, so almost 10% over 13 weeks, 75 days. Pretty good numbers this time around, and we mostly had good runs. You can see it flooded with green right here at the end. Very nice. We did have one bad run, which we can see up here. Dollar Swissy, Euro US dollar, and then the New Zealand dollar CAD and the Aussie CAD. Very similar currency pairs, and we got wiped out on both of them. So that was $800 down from those 2 trades, 4 sub-trades. That was our hardest time. Other than that, overall pretty good. As I say, really nice run in the second half of the strategy. Within this time frame, and what we picked out as support and resistance has done pretty well on this occasion. No guarantees for the future, but looking good. Let's just drop our final thoughts on the strategy. First off, as we've discussed, the strategy did get into profit, and more importantly, it mostly stayed there. It was a strong start until we dipped off and did temporarily go back down beneath our starting stack. That wasn't to last long though, and the trades really came through for us in that second half. So is it a great reversal strategy, or was it all just plain luck? That's the problem sometimes manually forward testing trading strategies on the daily time frame. Even after 13 weeks of solid profits, any strategy needs a lot more testing than what we've done here to qualify as consistently reliable. That's not to diminish what looked like a strong start, but there's clearly still work to be done. One element of the strategy that could catch anyone out is the subjective decision making required for the support and resistance levels. These choices can easily make or break your trading strategy experience because we didn't have much in the way of rules for entry when it came to those levels. Almost all of us are victims to the psychology of trading on some or many occasions, and this strategy was tested with fake money. Put into a live scenario, the trading style may change and we end up being either too aggressive or too conservative with our trades, and we simply watch our profits get diminished, being ever more frustrated as they do. Even though it is fake money, I do think in this video series that we struck a good balance on trades, because before starting I felt as though I would take as many trades as possible in terms of signals, regardless of how those currencies correlated with one another. For example, we suffered from currency correlation when the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar pairs were both knocked out for double losses in quick succession. It did play to our favor sometimes too, though, as we saw right at the end with the Euro US dollar and the Euro Canadian dollar trades, highly correlated, and we did manage to get some profits from both of them. Again, it was all decided subjectively, so trying to form some stricter rules over which currency pairs you should or shouldn't trade at the same time would likely be quite useful. Even if you do still end up being subjective with your decisions, at least they'll be more informed and refined from the research you've done. That's all from us on this strategy, but there is more information in the video description in case you weren't obsessively reading the video descriptions anyway. And that final reminder that all trades are made in a demo account so as to live forward test these strategies properly and not get caught out losing money on unknown strategies that purely come at the general recommendation of the internet and traders gone past. Thank you for watching. This is Project Trade. I am King Arthur's Sword, and we will be back.